Have you ever walked out of a hair salon, caught your reflection in a shop window, and thought, something still isn't quite right? Maybe the style looked fine on someone else, but it just didn't do what you hoped it would do for you. Or maybe you've been wearing the same haircut for so long that it's become invisible, comfortable, familiar, but no longer doing you any real favors. If any of that feels true, please know you are in very good company. The truth is, as we move through our 60s and beyond, our hair quietly changes. It may grow finer, softer, or a little less willing to hold the fullness it once had so effortlessly. And that's completely natural. It's part of the story of a life beautifully lived. But here's what also stays absolutely true. The right haircut, chosen with care and intention, can completely transform how you look and how you feel on an ordinary Tuesday morning. Today we're walking through 5 rejuvenating haircuts that can genuinely help women over 60 look a full 10 years younger, while feeling rich, put together, and utterly elegant. And I want to be clear about something from the very start. This is not about pretending to be someone you're not, or chasing a younger version of yourself. This is about finding the style that works beautifully with your hair, celebrates your features, and makes you feel like the most confident, luminous version of who you are right now. We'll talk about why each cut works, which face shapes it suits best, and I'll share some easy styling tips you can bring straight to your next salon appointment. So let's get into it, because looking and feeling your most radiant self is something you deserve at every single stage of life. The soft layered bob, a timeless classic that will always come through for you. Let's begin with one of the most loved, most universally flattering, and genuinely easiest haircuts a woman over 60 can choose: the soft layered bob. This style manages something quite remarkable. It feels timeless and modern at the same time, completely low maintenance yet visually stunning. And the reason it deserves the very first spot on this list is simple. It has a quiet, reliable power to make you look visibly younger without asking anything complicated of you. So why does this cut work so beautifully for mature women? There are 3 clear and very real reasons. The first is movement and volume. As the years pass, our hair gradually begins to lose the natural fullness it once wore so effortlessly. A heavy, blunt bob with no layering can actually make that thinning more visible. It pulls the hair straight down with very little life or spring to it. But the moment you introduce soft, thoughtful layers into the cut, everything changes. Those layers breathe movement back into your hair. They restore the gentle bounce, the natural body, the living quality that makes hair look vibrant, healthy, and truly full of energy again. And the wonderful thing is, even naturally fine hair can look remarkably thick and dimensional when the layers are done right. The second reason is that this cut gently lifts and frames the face. When layers are placed carefully around the cheekbones and along the jaw, they work almost like a natural, effortless facelift. They guide the eye upward, drawing attention to your features in a warm, flattering light. If you've noticed some softening around the jawline over the years, something every woman experiences, a bob sitting just below the chin can genuinely redefine the shape of your face. It adds a lovely structure and elegant definition that makes a real difference in the mirror. The third reason is pure, reliable ease. Whether you prefer it sleek and smooth, softly tousled, or finished with gentle waves, a soft layered bob falls into place with just a round brush and a blow dryer. You can style it beautifully in under 10 minutes on a busy morning, and still walk out looking completely polished, fresh, and put together. No complicated steps. No long routines. Now a few tips to help you truly make the most of this style. Start with a volumizing mousse at the roots to give your hair real lift and body right from the foundation. If you'd like to soften the forehead area a little, side-swept bangs are a beautifully gentle touch. They make a quiet but genuinely meaningful difference. If your hair runs on the finer side, keep the layers soft rather than dramatic, so you preserve the density you already have. And don't overlook highlights. Soft, warm tones add brightness and dimension that make the entire cut look fresh and full of life. As for who this cut works best for, Honestly, almost everyone. If your face tends to be rounder, slightly longer layers help create a lovely sense of elongation. Oval faces have the freedom to move between shorter and longer lengths with ease. For square or more angular faces, feathered layers bring a beautiful softness and balance to stronger features. This cut adapts to you, your texture, your face, your life, and that's exactly why it remains one of the most requested styles in salons all over the world. Season after season, year after year, that if you've been quietly wondering whether a bob might be the answer for you, let today be the nudge you needed. The side-swept pixie, bold, self-assured, and quietly spectacular. Now let's talk about a style that might genuinely take you by surprise. The pixie cut with soft side-swept bangs. Before you decide it's simply not for you, give me just a moment here. Because this is not merely a haircut. It is a quiet, confident declaration. And when it's executed beautifully by the right hands, it is one of the most flattering, transformative choices a woman over 60 can ever make. Here's exactly why this style creates such a powerful shift for mature women. The first reason is instant lift and beautiful facial structure. A well-crafted pixie naturally draws all visual attention upward, toward the eyes, the cheekbones, the natural brightness of your face. The side-swept bangs keep the entire look soft, warm, and feminine rather than severe or sharp. This is a cut that doesn't pull attention away from your features. It places them front and center in the most elegant, flattering way imaginable. The second reason is that it makes thin hair look genuinely fuller. By releasing the weight of longer, heavier strands and adding careful layering at the crown, this cut creates a real and convincing illusion of density and thickness. If fine or thinning hair has been a source of quiet frustration for you over the years, a pixie can feel like an absolute revelation. Suddenly your hair has shape, visible volume, and a liveliness that it may not have shown in a very long time. The third reason is that it reads as effortlessly modern. The pixie cut is sharp, stylish, and completely current in the best possible way. It works especially beautifully with natural silver and white hair. And rather than aging the wearer, it radiates quiet, assured confidence. The kind that says, "I know exactly who I am, and I love it." It is bold without ever being aggressive, and contemporary without chasing trends. Who does this look work best for? Women with oval, heart-shaped, or longer face shapes, all beautifully complemented by shorter cuts. Women who want a true wash-and-go style that still looks sophisticated and intentional every single day. And women who have long felt self-conscious about thinning hair. Because this cut can change your entire relationship with your hair in a way you simply have to experience to believe. A few tips to help you bring out the very best in this style. Use a light texturizing spray at the crown to build lift and give the hair a naturally full dimensional appearance. Sweep the bangs gently across the forehead to soften any lines and draw the eye beautifully toward your most expressive features. Add subtle highlights for extra depth and warmth throughout the cut. And if your face tends toward roundness, keeping a little more length in the bangs will help create a more balanced, elongated silhouette. More than anything, this cut is about showing up fully as yourself. Not shrinking. Not apologizing. When it comes together with a skilled stylist who understands your face and your texture, what you'll see in the mirror is something you genuinely have to experience to believe. The shoulder-length shag, playful, textured, and wonderfully alive. If you've been searching for a hairstyle that feels genuinely youthful without trying too hard, something fun, full of personality, and beautifully refreshing, then the shoulder-length shag is here to meet you. This is a cut that brings energy, softness, and lovely dimension back to your hair, especially as it begins to shift in texture and volume through the years. The shag has made an incredibly strong comeback recently, not as nostalgia, but as a fresh and modern interpretation of one of the most characterful, flattering styles around. And the very best part? It's genuinely well-suited for women over 60, who want to celebrate their natural beauty without spending half the morning in front of the mirror. Here is exactly why it works so beautifully. The first reason is texture, movement, and visible volume. One of the most common frustrations for mature women is hair that grows finer, flatter, and harder to lift with age. That's precisely where the shag steps in with something special. Strategic layers placed throughout the cut create a beautiful, natural shape. A bounce and airiness that gives your hair a fuller, more dimensional quality without relying on heavy products or complicated tools. Even naturally limp hair comes alive. Those soft layers catch the light in the most lovely way, creating a visual richness and depth that makes your entire look feel visibly younger and more vibrant. The second reason is that it softens and lifts the face in a genuinely flattering way. The layers of a shag can be placed with great care to highlight your best features and gently minimize the areas you feel less confident about. Face framing pieces help lift the cheekbones, soften the jaw, and create an overall lightness that heavier, one-length cuts simply cannot deliver. Adding wispy curtain bangs makes the effect even more beautiful. They bring playful softness, visually minimize forehead lines, and draw warm, lovely attention to the eyes. The third reason is that it's delightfully low maintenance. This cut doesn't demand perfect blowouts or daily styling rituals. In fact, the more naturally relaxed it looks, the more intentional and effortlessly chic it becomes. You can wash it, scrunch it lightly, allow it to air dry, and walk out looking put together and genuinely cool. Whether your hair is wavy, lightly curly, or naturally straight with a gentle flip, the shag works with your texture rather than fighting it. On the days you want something slightly more polished, a few loose waves with a curling wand are all it takes. You should try it. Women with fine or thinning hair who want real texture and the illusion of wonderful fullness. Women who love a relaxed, undone vibe that still looks intentional and beautiful. Women with oval, long, or heart-shaped faces who want their hair to frame and celebrate their features freely. This style works beautifully with glasses, natural silver hair, and color-treated hair alike. To get the most from your shag, use a light sea salt or texturizing spray for effortless, natural separation. Ask your stylist for soft, blended layers rather than choppy ones. You want dimension with elegance, not stiffness. And most importantly, embrace whatever your hair naturally wants to do. A little movement, a little personality, a little freedom. That is the whole beautiful point of this style. The chin-length blunt cut with soft layers, clean, elegant, and quietly stunning. If you are drawn to a look that feels structured, refined, and consistently put together, without ever crossing into anything overdone or stiff, the chin-length blunt cut with soft internal layers may be exactly the style you've been looking for. It combines precision with softness in a way that feels genuinely beautiful. It is modern and timeless at once. And it carries that rare, quiet confidence that says, I'm completely at ease with who I am. Here is why this cut works so powerfully for women over 60. The first reason is that it defines and brings structure to the jawline. As we age naturally, the contours of our faces soften. And that is completely beautiful and normal. But a chin-length blunt cut gently restores a sense of definition right where it matters most. By cutting the hair to fall precisely at or just below the chin, you create a subtle but very real visual frame around the lower face. The clean edge draws attention to the jaw and neckline, creating the impression of lift and youthful sharpness. If you've been feeling like your face has lost some of its earlier firmness over the years, the placement of this cut alone can completely change that perception, without anything drastic at all. The second reason is that it makes fine or thinning hair look visibly fuller. When the ends of the hair are cut clean and level in a blunt line, they appear thicker and more solid. You're replacing those soft, wispy ends that tend to make mature hair look fragile and thin, with strong, healthy-looking edges that add immediate body and presence. Even if your hair is naturally on the finer side, this cut creates a beautiful illusion of density, especially when combined with gentle internal layering to prevent the whole style from feeling heavy or flat. The third reason is that it's polished and quietly stylish without any effort. This haircut feels both deeply classic and completely current. You can wear it sleek and smooth for a sophisticated, refined finish, or add a soft wave for something a little more relaxed and inviting. Tucking one side behind the ear gives the whole look a playful, modern edge that freshens things instantly. And because the cut naturally holds its shape, your morning routine stays beautifully simple. This style is especially flattering for women with square or heart-shaped faces, where soft layers bring balance to stronger features. It works wonderfully for women who wear glasses, framing the face without competing with the frames at all. And for those who prefer a minimalist, low-effort approach to their daily style, this cut delivers genuine, effortless chic every single day. A few tips to keep it looking its very best. Use a light smoothing serum to add polish without weighing the hair down. Blow dry with a round brush, directing the ends gently inward for a soft, face-framing curve that feels elegant and intentional. For finer hair, a volumizing mousse at the roots and a little lift while drying can make a real difference. And to finish, tuck one side behind the ear and add a simple earring. That small touch pulls the entire look together in a way that feels genuinely lovely. This is a haircut that does quiet, steady, beautiful work, making you look and feel exactly like yourself. Graceful, refined, and completely at peace in your own skin.
Long layers with curtain bangs, graceful, feminine, and full of gentle movement. Let's close with a style that holds a very special place in so many women's hearts. Keeping your length. If the idea of a shorter cut has never quite felt like you, but you still want to add real shape, softness, and beautiful dimension to your long hair, then long layers with curtain bangs might be your most perfect match yet. Let's settle one important thing right now. There is a long-standing and completely outdated idea that once you reach a certain age, shorter hair is somehow more appropriate or more flattering. That is simply not true. What makes a haircut genuinely flattering has nothing to do with an age rule. It has everything to do with balance, movement, and shape. And long layers with curtain bangs deliver all three in the most natural, effortless way you can imagine. Here is why this combination works so beautifully. The first reason is that long layers restore bounce, shape, and softness. When long hair is worn at a single, uniform length with no layering at all, it gradually loses its energy, becoming heavy, flat, and a little lifeless, especially as our hair naturally changes texture with the years. Long layers completely transform that. They breathe life and natural movement back into the hair, adding dimension and a beautiful lightness without sacrificing a single inch of the length you love. Placed thoughtfully around the cheekbones and along the jawline, these flowing layers frame your face in a genuinely lovely way, softening sharper lines, gently highlighting your best features, and giving the overall look of fullness and elegance that one-length hair simply cannot match. The second reason is that curtain bangs are nothing short of magical for the face. Unlike traditional blunt bangs that can feel high maintenance or occasionally heavy, curtain bangs part softly in the middle or slightly off-center, and fall gently around the face with a wonderful ease and grace. They soften the forehead area beautifully, draw warm attention to the eyes, and bring a gentle openness to the entire face. If there are fine lines you'd like to soften naturally, or you simply want a little more delicate framing around your features, these bangs deliver that with remarkable grace. They also grow out beautifully, meaning far fewer salon visits than traditional bangs would ever require. Effortless, elegant, and endlessly flattering. The third reason is pure versatility. Whether you wear your hair straight, wavy, or lightly curled, long layers with curtain bangs adapt and always look polished without feeling stiff or overdone. This look works at the office, at dinner, on a morning walk, at a weekend brunch, and it looks quietly beautiful every single time without demanding anything extra from you. A few final tips to keep this style looking its very best. Use a volumizing mousse at the roots to prevent flatness, especially if your hair is on the finer side. When blowing out the curtain bangs, use a round brush to guide them gently away from the face. This creates that naturally swept, open look that really makes the eyes shine. Ask your stylist specifically for long face framing pieces rather than too many short layers throughout if your hair is finer. Use a good thermal protection spray before any heat styling, and then simply let it move, freely and naturally, because that gentle flowing movement is where the true beauty of this style lives. Long layers with curtain bangs are a quiet, beautiful reminder that elegance has no age limit, and neither does length.
At the end of the day, it really isn't about the haircut itself. It's about how you feel the morning after, when you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, and something inside you smiles. It's about running your fingers through your hair and thinking, yes, this is exactly right. Not a woman chasing someone else's version of youth, but a woman who knows herself and wears that knowledge with an easy, unshakable pride. Every style we've explored today, the soft layered bob, the bold side-swept pixie, the playful textured shag, the structured chin-length cut, and the graceful long layers with curtain bangs, is so much more than a haircut. Each one is a quiet reminder that your beauty doesn't diminish with age. It evolves. It deepens. It becomes something richer and more completely your own. You don't have to follow old rules about what's appropriate or suitable at your age. You don't have to shrink or settle, or make yourself smaller. Whether you're ready for something bold and transformative or simply a gentle, refreshing change, let your hair reflect the spirit of the woman you've become. Not the number on your birthday cake. Your hair tells your story. And like any great story, you are always free to begin a new chapter whenever you feel ready. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path.